Caitlin, let me share this with you. And I'm sure at some point during our conversations, we've told you how my favorite part when we were writing Good Comes First was talking about what happens when leaders finally either lovingly set people free who just don't align to the culture, or making up your mind as a leader that they just need to go be successful somewhere else because they can't be successful here now. And whether it's writing the book or when we're doing a keynote or we're doing executive coaching, we get quite animated when we say, there's always this moment where a leader makes that tough decision and says, you know what, you just can't be here anymore. I appreciate all your service. I appreciate the last 20 years, but this is our culture now, and you've proven you're not aligned. And so you can't be here anymore. And we talk about the reaction from all the other team members. And it goes something like this. Thank God. It's about time. This is 2 years ago this should have happened, right? There's this animated, passionate response to that. Did you in your team experience some of that, or was it more of a quiet separation of talents?
Mixed bag. I have had some people who maybe that was like their safe space. They were part of the gossip. They were part of the in crowd clique. And so it caused them a little bit of space to have to reflect on, oh, that behavior is not tolerated. I can see the action that's going to come from it. But even those people I'll be honest, I was nervous. I was nervous. Am I going to lose them too? Are they going to walk out the door right after the person who left before them because they're not sold on what I'm committed to building in my team? Those people even have come around in ways that I never would have expected. And they're modeling the better behavior that we've defined that is showing up in their work. And while they might not have said, oh, thank God that person is gone. Thank God that I don't have to pick up their slack, or thank God that they're not, just being an asshole at work. I can see the difference in how they show up and the piece that they're experiencing in the workplace, because that has gone away, because that, bad apple bunch is no longer just operating in the team and creating this space where it's okay to gossip and be nasty.
As you said that, you had almost a look of contentment on your face. Like, this has been a journey, but we're getting there. That reaction, that accountability, is that what you're most proud of at this point, or is there something else that really gets you out of bed every morning?
Man, yes, the accountability for sure. I think I have seen such a shift in the way that people are working and behaving with one another. It has gone from not liking each other, obviously. We do this fun thing where we check in on our group chats every morning. We work remotely primarily. Now people are posting like gifts and recipes. We have sub channels for their dog photos, for kids' Halloween costumes, for the cool movies people are watching. People are engaging actively. We don't have to be best friends. That's totally fine. We're coworkers, but people want to share the silly gift that they saw this morning. People want to say, look at the Halloween costume I made my son. Doesn't he look awesome? And that has been super cool. So that accountability for the ways that they were acting before, and the accountability for being part of the solution, building this culture that we are wanting going forward. More than anything, and I was reflecting on this recently, I'm really proud of my team's resilience. There are some folks on my team who've been here 8, 9 years, also in kind of a longer stint, and they've seen the waves of change through my team. I have some people, obviously a newer bunch of people on my team, but through the real thick of poor culture, through the painfulness of admitting where we were going wrong and the intentionality that it took to make change, the team has been really resilient through it, and they've been committed to the change as well. And that, as a human, makes me really excited to work with these people. Like, they're on board. They see the better and they want to chase that better with me. And it makes my job a lot easier. I feel like I'm not alone in trying to find the solution. I think that was really hard for me in the beginning. It felt really lonely, and it felt like I was carrying all the weight in trying to fix the problem of my team culture. But I have peers that are willing to jump in with me, and they have been so resilient. They're willing to let go of legacy. Like, it's part of our story. We can't ever forget it, but it's not something that we have to bring into every interaction anymore. We can say that was that, and we're moving forward, and we're going to move forward in a really positive, strong, intentional way.